Welcome to Korean Cinema Channel. Today I would like to send you the following news. Whoa! I had to rub my eyes and double check. Has the short drama world just turned upside down? Just yesterday, a new series called First Taste officially announced its release date, and the pre-orders effortlessly smashed past the 800,000 mark. In the cutthroat short drama industry, that's basically a declaration of war. The female lead, none other than Hae-in, queen of the sweet girl track. That, frankly, is no surprise, but when I saw the male lead's name, I nearly fell out of my chair. Lee Hang. Yes, that Lee Hang. The very man whose name is practically inseparable from Guo Yuxin in the short drama universe. Mention him, and your mind immediately jumps to all those blockbuster collaborations with Guo Yuxin. From Mulisa to She's Too Cute, their on-screen chemistry has been officially canonized by fans. Every pairing, every scene, fans consumed them like gospel, insisting that if the duo didn't reunite again, it was a crime against every sleepless night spent binge-watching. And now this seasoned actor quietly breaks the CP, turning on a dime to form a new alliance with our sweetheart queen. Is Hae-in in this move? It's like driving a bulldozer straight into the hearts of CP fans. I can already picture the fan groups exploding. My world just collapsed. End of an era. But step back and look at it with calm eyes. Suddenly, it becomes fascinating. This isn't just a simple switch of co-stars. It's a high-stakes gamble in the short drama market. A bet on audience curiosity, a wager on whether Hae-in and Lee Han can ignite chemistry that surpasses their previous iconic pairings. Let's start with Hae-in. This woman's appearance alone is a direct hit to the heart. Huge, expressive eyes that flicker with every emotion. Playing roles that are gentle, innocent, or heartbreakingly wronged comes naturally to her, but don't mistake her for an industrialized saccharine sweet girl. Her performances carry a streak of stubbornness, a spark of realism. Her crime scenes? Electrifying. That fragile, almost shattered feeling grips the audience, leaving them heartbroken yet pleading for one more emotional blow. Now Lee Hang. A name synonymous with precision, with reliability, with a kind of presence that instantly elevates any scene. His past work with Guo Yuxin was explosive, but in pairing with Hae-in, we're entering uncharted territory. He has to reinvent the chemistry, balance charm with subtle tension, and prove he can be more than a one CP wonder. The short drama market is ruthless, and every decision is calculated. Casting these two together is a statement, a challenge, a test, and an opportunity all in one. Fans will scream, critics will analyze, and ratings will soar, or crash spectacularly. But in the chaos, one thing is clear: this isn't just casting, this is a cultural event, a gamble on talent, charisma, and raw audience emotion. And if they succeed, we're about to witness a pairing that could redefine what it means to set the short drama screen on fire. This time, Hae-in plays Rong Wei-yu, a fresh-faced rookie entering the workplace, a character so close to her natural aura that it's almost as if she's performing herself. Every blink, every hesitant glance, every slight frown carries the weight of someone navigating the first steps of a professional world, making it nearly impossible not to empathize with her. It's sweet, it's fragile, and it's heartbreakingly relatable. Then there's Lee Hang. This guy is a whole different level of complexity. Standing at 1.9 meters, his mere presence exudes an innate sense of authority. Put on a pair of glasses, and suddenly the aura of a restrained, almost untouchable man floods the screen. He excels at playing characters that are equal parts cunning, sharp-tongued, and borderline obsessive. One moment, he's polite and charming; the next, he's pressing you against a wall, whispering the cruelest truths with the softest tone. This cultured villain energy is nothing short of nuclear in the short drama arena, where extreme character archetypes are the main currency. In First Taste, Lee Hang's Fu Chang's Hao is introduced as a debt collector, yet beneath that facade lies a secretly protective knight. The tension between surface-level sternness and hidden warmth is something he executes with surgical precision. Now here's the question: place a fragile, heart-tugging sweet girl like Rong Wei-yu alongside a brooding, possessive expert in the forced love trope, and you've got a recipe for explosive chemistry. Even just looking at the promotional poster, the height difference alone sparks a reaction. Hae-in's petite figure beside Lee Hang's towering presence makes her seem delicate and dependent, while his calm, unspoken possessiveness practically seeps off the screen. This sense of inescapable fate, he chases, she flees, and neither can escape, is precisely what makes short dramas so irresistible. As for the plot, it's admittedly familiar. A drunken mistake leads to a one-night entanglement, followed by a signed repayment contract, a classic sleep first, love later plus contract relationship setup. In the adult world, Such coincidences are rarer than hitting the jackpot. But short dramas are dream factories. They take all these improbable fantasies, wrap them up, and hand them to you in a bingeable, adrenaline-fueled experience that leaves your heart racing for tens of episodes. So, the fact that First Taste has already surpassed 800,000 pre-orders is hardly surprising. Half of that hype is fueled by curiosity. What sparks will fly between this rare, never-before-seen combination of Liu Hang and Hae-in? The other half is drawn by the allure of the tried-and-true CEO romance formula, which, while familiar, always hits hard. It's like eating instant noodles. You know it's not nutritious, but the flavor is addictive, comforting, and impossible to resist. In truth be told, Liu Hang's decision to fly solo might actually be a blessing. Actors can't be trapped in one CP forever, and for fans, while there's a brief moment of short-term heartbreak, what they gain is something far more exciting, a fresh new dynamic to obsess over, and the tantalizing thrill of seeing sparks that might just set the screen ablaze. In short, buckle up, because this pairing isn't just a gamble, it's a high-voltage experiment that could completely redefine what short drama chemistry looks like. The on-screen showdown between the Gong-Ying pairing and Liu Hang's former flame, Guo Yuxin, has stirred quite a buzz even before the drama officially airs. Fans and netizens are already divided. Some are eager to see the fresh sparks between the new CP, curious whether their chemistry can light up the screen as brilliantly as their predecessors did. Others, however, remain loyal to the nostalgia of Liu Hang and Guo Yuxin's tumultuous, yet deeply passionate, storyline, wondering if any new pairing could ever measure up to that intense emotional roller-coaster. The truth is, the final verdict won't come from mere speculation or social media chatter. It will come from the numbers, the real, hard evidence of viewership and engagement. Each click, each replay, each moment shared online becomes a vote, an indicator of whose on-screen love story truly captivates the audience. And in today's streaming-driven landscape, popularity isn't just about acting skill or screen presence, it's also about whether the chemistry resonates emotionally, leaving viewers invested in every glance, every word, and every subtle tension between the characters. So, the question naturally arises, do you find yourself drawn to the thrill of a brand new romance, fresh and unpredictable, between Gong-Ying? Or does your heart still linger in the bittersweet past of Liu Hang and Guo Yuxin's love and rivalry, where every smile was tinged with tension, and every argument revealed a deeper connection? Ultimately, the answer might not just be about preference, it's a reflection of the emotions that the story, the actors, and their performances awaken within you. One thing is certain, when the drama finally lands, the battle of the CPs will ignite passionate debates, and every fan will have their own champion in this irresistible love duel. Thank you for watching my channel. See you in the next videos. Thanks.